Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up half.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them cans, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and the cop. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Yes, we are switching it up here today. We are live, 2:30 Eastern. Markets are open. I'm in some trades. It's the calm before the storm. We've got a major week ahead of us, guys. We got to talk about the game plan. We got to talk about how we're making money this week, because this week has the potential to be one of the craziest, most opportunistic, most volatile weeks of the entire year, because you're going to be getting your Fed meeting on Wednesday. You also have a handful of earnings that are coming out here this week, including some after the bell that we're going to talk about here right now on this live stream. Then the week after that, you're going to get inflation data. The markets have been in complete rally mode over the last couple of weeks. How much further can this rally go? Is this the start of something bigger, or is it just another one of those bear market rallies? We're going to break it all down. We're going to answer all those questions for you guys live right here as we trade with you for the final hour and a half of the trading day. And happy Halloween, all of my TTG fam and my TTG YouTube viewers. Welcome. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And for those that do not know, TTG is now the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. And if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, folks, you haven't just come to the right place. You've come to the place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, as well as special guests drop golden nuggets and give you guys free lessons and education that can help you become better traders immediately. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, share the stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. But why should you guys listen to anything it is that I have to talk about on these live streams when I come on here and I give you guys my analysis? I give you some education, I give you free lessons. Why should you listen to the stuff that I have to say? I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I've been doing this for about 17 years, and I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City in 2007. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but was also the same year that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. And now today, I am, along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and a staff of well over 20 people. We've helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, to be able to learn, trade, and profit consistently. Because of that, like I said, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated online trading educational platform that combines university level of trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, workshops, and mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, futures for all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, and yes, folks, we also do long-term investing. You see, at True Trading Group, we take that university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. These are tools that successful and professional traders use to help them make better decisions. They're expensive, but when you join the TTG platform, you're in luck, because we've negotiated deals with those companies so we can put their products on our platform without you having to pay extra for it. $5,000 might not be a lot of money for the trader of Goldman Sachs. It's a lot of money for most of you. So when you guys join TTG's platform, you get access to these tools at no additional cost. We're also going to give you access to the TTG family, 10,000 members from all over the world, the most educated, most helpful, most successful group of traders and investors that you are ever going to find. And of course, you're going to get every single one of the real-time trade alerts that is sent out from myself and the 9 other professional trading mods in True Trading Group that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 2 years. So again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and share this on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Guys, you got to give me your undivided attention here on this live stream, because not only am I going to be going through the final hour and a half trading session with you here, I've got some positions that are currently open. I'm long MSOS. We're up a decent little amount of money there on MSOS. We are also going to be looking at some of these oil stocks because you had some news come out here, or the rumor of news. And we're going to talk about what's going on with the oil stocks. We'll talk about what's going on with the marijuana stocks in just a moment here. But, you know, the volatility continues to be at an all-time high in this market. And then today is a slower day, and it's a consolidation day, which is kind of expected as you're getting into a big earnings week and a big week where you're going to get the FOMC meeting. So let me actually pull up my charts for you guys. And let's pull this up right here on my screen. There we go. Just so you guys can kind of see what's going on and what I'm looking at here. So this is going to be a week. All right. Like I said, volatility's up at all-time highs, but that volatility dial is going to be cranked right back up to 100 here as you're going to be getting Jerome Powell and company. The Fed is going to have their meeting. The meeting actually starts tomorrow, but you actually get the announcement on Wednesday at 2:00, where we're going to find out, is the Fed going to give you 75 basis points or not? Then the press conference will be at 2:30. I'm going to find, is the Fed going to kind of ratchet down the hawkish tone and the hawkish speech that they're using for the last now going on, basically been going on now for the last 2 months. You've had one of the most hawkish Feds that I've ever seen literally in my entire life. And, a lot of people want to know, are we going to get more of that hawkish tone, or is the Fed going to start to ease up a little bit with their quantitative tightening and with the tightening up of monetary policy and the raising of interest rates? Combine that with earnings this week from companies like Airbnb, SoFi, Uber, Fubo, AMD, Coinbase, Pfizer, Robinhood, Datadog, Starbucks, PayPal. These are some of the companies that are reporting earnings this week in the middle of the Fed meeting. So this volatility is something that you guys have to be ready for. It's easy to kind of get lulled to sleep on a slower day, but I'm telling you now, it's a calm before the storm. Every time that I've come on my live streams and I have told you that we are going to be dealing with a major catalyst that has a potential to move the markets in a big way, I've come on and I give you those warnings a lot. And those warnings have always been centered around whether it's inflation data or whether it was a specific jobs data, or whether it was the FOMC meeting. This is another one of those catalysts that can really move this market. And you got to make sure that you guys are prepared for it. You have a game plan. The volatility that's out there creates tremendous opportunity. This is not a theory of mine. It's an actual fact, because this volatility is how we've been making money inside a True Trading Group. We're using that volatility to then take that short-term profit and then get ready to invest it in our long-term portfolios in some of the companies that we love, some of the best companies on planet Earth that have moved down to Black Friday discount prices. Just a couple of those trades have been, when you look at, some of the recent trades that just myself that I had in the month of October, as we wrap up the final trading day in October. October was a huge month for us. 125% on a Netflix swing trade on call options, 130% on a day trade on put options on Silvergate, 125% on another swing trade SPY call options. I mean, guys, these are just my trades. It doesn't even factor in some of the trades that the other moderators inside of True Trading have been able to capitalize on in the month of October, like 33% gains on Carnival Cruise for the Wolf, Chris Toner with 92% gains, Momin with 81% gains on the SPY, Jessica pulling out trades on Roblox, and Jay Downing with a bunch of, guys, these are just a handful of some of the trades that our moderators have been able to hit in the month of October. And now we're about to finish October and get into November, which I think is going to be equally as volatile as what you've seen. October so far, we're on pace right now to have the best month in the Dow since 1976. And you're on pace to have the best month of October since 1901 for the Dow Jones, literally. That's the kind of volatility. That's the kind of opportunity that if you're sitting on the sidelines throughout this entire process, that's the type of action that you're missing out on. I've been telling you, this is one of the greatest trading environments that I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think it's just one of, I think it is the greatest trading environment that I've ever seen. And if you just continue to just remain on the sidelines, you're missing out on money-making opportunities on a daily basis. And that's just a fact. Now, does this just mean that the moderators in True Trading Group are making money? No. It also means that our members are. You see, the truth of the matter is that members in True Trading Group are making money, and they're becoming better traders because of the TTG platform in this environment. They're taking advantage of this volatility. Okay. Members of True Trading Group. I'm asking you guys very specifically, members of True Trading Group. If you are a member, I have a question for you. Very simple, straightforward, very direct. Are you making money becoming better traders because of TTG? If the answer is yes, I want you to type the $sign. Just type the $sign in chat right now. If you guys are members of True Trading Group and you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders, just type the $sign. Anyone that's not a member, just pay attention to how many people are about to type the $sign on this side of the screen, because these are members of True Trading Group that are telling you that they're making money, becoming better traders. There's no difference between them and you. They found True Trading Group the same way you did, one of these live streams. They've got the same excuses that you've had: small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money in the markets before, but yet here they are telling you that now they're making money. They're actually becoming better traders. It's not because I've given them some secret, some special pattern or equation that I learned that I was working at the fund in New York. No, it's because they're actually getting an education. They're getting access to resources and tools that are helping them make better decisions. All right. So I'm just taking a look at some of my positions right now, guys, as we are talking here. And a quick check in on the MSOS position. I have an order out on the position. I got an order out up there to see if I can get maybe some profits off on the position, but I thought maybe I was gonna move that order real quick. That's why I was just taking a look over to see kind of what if there's any movement right now in the overall markets as we're climbing back up towards the highs on the SPY. We're starting to climb back up towards the highs here just a little bit. All right, so I'll leave that be. I'll leave that be for now, guys. All right. Yeah, we'll leave that be for now. I'll let you guys know if I make any adjustments or if I change anything before we do move on. But yeah, a lot of people think that when they join True Trading, they're like, oh, well, this guy worked at a fund, so he's going to tell me the secret. He's going to give me the secret. No, there's not a secret. The only secret is this. If you really want to ask me what's the secret is the fact that I got hired at a fund that controlled hundreds of millions of dollars, and they did not let me touch $1 of that money until I went through their training program. So when you really think of it that way, why would you touch $1 of your money without getting any type of an education? A lot of people talk about 90% of traders fail. 90% of traders fail because people just open up a Robinhood account, they go on Reddit, and they just start trading options, having no idea what options even are, how they work, what it means to even buy a call or a put, what's the relevance of a strike expiration, gamma, delta, theta, IV. Nobody has any idea what any of these things even mean, but yet they go in and they start trading without having any type of a background or an education. That 90% of traders failing, yeah, it's true, but it's not true because trading is an impossible task. It's not easy, but it's not an impossible task. And you can replace any type of profession with the term trader, replace it with anything else. And that same statement is going to be true. If you don't have an education, 90% of blank will fail. It's not just traders, it's anything. So what we're going to do here, guys, on this live stream, like I said, we got an hour and we've got an hour and about 10 minutes before the markets close. So I want to talk you guys through and kind of go through what's been going on in the markets. There's a couple of pieces of news that have come out on specific sectors, specific industries that are affecting specific stocks that I want to talk about. Members of True Trading Group, you guys are members of TTG. I just want to let you guys know that we just reset the chat room. I want to let everyone know that we just reset the chat. All right, so we did just reset the chat. So I just want to let everybody know that we just did reset the chat. All right. So nothing is wrong on your end. We just reset it. All right, we just reset it. All right, so guys, so here's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do here now, I'm actually going to bring on to have a nice little open discussion with me today. Because like I said, it's not that active of a day. It's a low volatility day in the overall market as everybody waits for the Fed meeting and waits for earnings and waits for these mega catalysts. So the market's just taking a little bit of a breather after being on an absolute 2.5 week heater of just ripping face to the upside, the best month of October in history. The market's taking a little bit of a breather today. So I'm going to bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam, you guys know him as Shug. I'm going to bring him on and we're going to go over a couple of different things. He's going to ask me a bunch of the tough questions. You guys really like when he asks me the tough questions because he asks a lot of the questions that many of you have, and it's always has led to some really good discussions. So guys, everybody give a big warm Ayo, TTG, welcome to Adam.
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, buddy? All right, let's see here. So is it fair to say today is the calm before the storm? I mean, I know that the Fed meeting the Fed meeting starts tomorrow, right? Explain to me the process of the Fed meeting. So it starts tomorrow. What happens tomorrow?
They meet behind closed doors, and the members.
What are they talking about tomorrow? How does that impact anything for anyone, or does it not impact anything for anyone?
Tomorrow's not going to impact anything. Tomorrow, you're not going to know what they're talking about. You're not going to know what they're thinking. You're not going to know anything. It's a complete closed door session. Wednesday is when it matters. Wednesday is when you're going to get what the decision was. The Fed meets. They go over a bunch of different data points. They talk about what they think, and then you have members of the Fed will vote on what they want to do regarding monetary policy. And there's a couple of different things that they'll decide on. They'll decide on how much they want to raise interest rates by. They will decide on what they think we need to do still in the future. How much further should we go? Should we pause? Do we accelerate? Do we decelerate the raising rates? They'll talk about quantitative tightening, which is them reducing the size of their balance sheet, whether they're selling things off their balance sheet and what the rate of that is, and if they should accelerate that or decelerate that. They got all these different points. Those discussions and those debates will begin internally tomorrow.
Okay, and obviously, no, Mike, reshare it in main chat, not here. All right. So is that? Sorry. So essentially, tomorrow is kind of a nothing burger. There really isn't going to be anything kind of going on tomorrow necessarily with that. What about earnings? What do we have with earnings?
Let's go over.
Yeah, what earnings do we have tomorrow before the open? What earnings? Because I guess what I'm trying to figure out here is is today and tomorrow a day to really dial in, make sure that you're prepared. For what's to come this week. And if so, then I want to take the conversation in a different direction. So first thing I want to get out of the way is how uneventful are today and tomorrow I know you can't predict it, but most likely going to be. And then from that answer, let's see what we can do to get ready. So go ahead.
Today and tomorrow will be a nothing burger in regards to, I think, the overall market. I expect low volatility in the overall market, but I think you're going to get some really good action and volatility in individual stocks because you do have earnings. Like today, today you have NXP, Berkshire Hathaway. As you get into tomorrow, you're looking at Eli Lilly, Pfizer, Toyota, BP, AMD, Mondelez. Like that's tomorrow. So you still have a lot of pretty big companies. These are big, large cap companies that a lot of people care about. These companies are going to be giving you earnings over the next 2 days. But as far as the overall market is concerned, I don't expect a lot of volatility or a lot of big movements, certainly not for the rest of today, which is we only have 1 hour left. The markets have just traded inside of a 2-point range basically all day from 385.50 to 387.50. We've just kind of been stuck in this range on the SPY. You guys can see, I mean, this is all you did today. So I'll highlight that this is today. You can see, I mean, we haven't done anything. I mean, we've just gone up and down, up and down, up and down for the entire.
Tomorrow, I don't know if you mentioned it, but tomorrow you have SoFi, Uber, Pfizer. This is all pre-market. BP, Marathon, Newmont, Toyota, and then after the close tomorrow, you have AMD, Devon Energy, Airbnb. Tomorrow's a big day.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
tomorrow's a big day for earnings.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's like, maybe you might not get really big moves on the SPY, but I mean, with companies like that, I mean, AMD and Uber and SoFi and Pfizer and Devon Energy and Marathon Oil. I mean, these are big time companies. Got Airbnb. I mean, these are companies that I'm going to be looking to trade based on their earnings prints. You've had really big moves on companies so far that have reported on earnings, whether they were good or bad. If the stock moved up or down, it's going to obviously depend on what they do with what their earnings are. But you've had really good follow through on earnings. You know, you take a look at some of the companies that have recently reported, like McDonald's and Caterpillar, all-time highs. You look at Meta, destroyed, further to the downside. Amazon, further to the downside. Like, you're getting a lot of follow-through after companies are reporting earnings, and that gives you really good trading opportunities. I'm looking for that tomorrow, and then come Wednesday at 2:30, or rather 2 o'clock, when the announcement is made regarding the Fed, it's going to be all eyes on the SPY.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what would you recommend to somebody right now? I mean, you know, obviously, whatever happens, let's say, for example, tomorrow, if SoFi reports bad earnings, right? What kind of sympathy action do you see, and at what level, from like SoFi having bad earnings or good earnings, or Uber having bad earnings or good earnings, or AMD having good earnings or bad earnings? How impactful will the sympathy trades be from those companies? You know, from them reporting, as opposed to, you know, the FOMC meeting, which in my opinion, and I'm sure you'll comment on it as well, will be substantially more impactful than whatever's going to happen with these earnings tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right on that. Out of all of the individual earnings, the one that's going to matter the most, that will have the biggest impact, is going to be AMD. And the reason why it's going to be AMD is because the semiconductor space in general, and AMD is considered one of the better, brighter, you know, more growth, sustainable semiconductors that are out there. But it is one of the smaller, younger companies, and it has gotten beaten up with like Nvidia and with some of the other semiconductors. So it's going to be important for AMD, because if AMD's earnings are better than expected, led by, you know, one of the best management teams that's out there, that can give a boost to the entire semiconductor space. And the semiconductor space is a big part of tech and the sentiment behind tech. As the semiconductors move to the downside, tech tends to get weaker. As semiconductors move to the upside, tech overall. I'm sorry?
No, I was talking to Luciano. I thought my mic was off. He came in to grab some Advil. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
As tech moves to the upside, I mean, as semiconductors move to the upside, tech generally starts to find a little bit of a bid, and tech is the biggest component of the S&P. So it's like, if tech can start to move to the upside, that would help the overall market to move to the upside. So AMD's earnings will have a chain reaction. All right. So that's going to be the biggest one that I'm really focused on a lot. And if you guys don't want individual stock exposure on something like an AMD, NVIDIA will be even higher volatility than AMD will be. But you can look at maybe one of the ETFs on the semiconductors if you want to try to trade, you know, without having individual stock exposure. Like the SMH is an ETF. That's the semiconductor ETF. You can look to trade the SMH. You also have SOXL. That's another ETF that tracks the semiconductors. So if you don't want to necessarily trade AMD, you can trade one of those ETFs on the back of AMD's earnings. Okay. All right. So that's AMD. But then you're also going to have these other ones like SoFi, not going to matter. SoFi is too small of a company. It's not really going to give much of an impact in other names. Other financials have actually been pretty good with earnings. Like when you had Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, when those companies all reported earnings, they actually were pretty good. So the banks and the major financials have moved to the upside already. SoFi, not going to have as much of an impact as a Bank of America, JP Morgan, a Morgan Stanley, a Wells Fargo that they would have as far as the financials are concerned. And then Uber, Airbnb are going to be more isolated incidents. Cool. I don't expect them to really move the markets in a huge way. AMD is the one that can move the market.
All right. And then what's going on with the 10-year right now? I'm seeing some stuff in chat, and maybe explain. I mean, I know it's probably moving higher, but what is the correlation between the 10-year and the overall market, so to speak?
So TLT, what people are talking about, TLT is trading to the downside right now, and TLT is it basically just tracks 20-year treasury bonds. And it really just gives you an insight into like what's happening with bonds. Are bonds moving to the upside? They move to the downside. And as bond prices go lower, the yields, okay, as bond prices move lower, yields move to the upside. So the interest rate that the bond will pay moves up as the price of the bond goes down. Now, that is a problem for individual stocks because as yields move to the upside, it puts pressure on stocks as institutional investors start to consider other areas to park capital. If you can get a 4.5% return on your money with no risk, that becomes a little bit more enticing for a portfolio manager that has, let's say, $1 billion and need to allocate money across to different areas. Money will then tend to start to go and find a home in bonds because they're going to be paying such higher interest rates. So it tends to put pressure on stocks. Now, over the last couple of weeks, if you guys recall, part of the reason why we actually got into SPY call options all the way back on October 21st was because you saw a massive spike in yields on the 19th and the 20th. All right. So on the 19th and the 20th, you saw yields have a huge spike to the upside, and the SPY did not move lower. So when we saw that in True Trading Group the other week, I told everybody that I'm seeing a reversal sign actually in bonds. The way bonds had an exhaustion gap to the downside, and then I expected bonds to have a little bit of a bounce. If bonds bounced, that means yields come down. If yields come down, that means stocks should move back up to the upside. And that's exactly why we got into the call options on the 21st, and we capitalized. That was the 125% gain. It was about a 3-day hold on those call options, and it was just an absolute monster of a trade. Now what you're starting to see happen is you see how the SPY just moved to the downside. You see I just got that move to the downside of the SPY. When I pull up TLT, you'll see that correlates with a move to the downside on bonds. And it's not a direct inverse correlation where, okay, well, if yields go up, then stocks go down. It's not a direct, it's not a pure indirect correlation like that. It's really the speed of which yields move that will impact stocks the most. So it's really, how fast yields will move to the upside will really start to put pressure on stocks when that happens.
Okay. So let's see. What are some things that you would suggest or you would give people the advice on, like what should people do right now to prepare for this week? What are the important things? And I don't mean, I'm not talking about prediction or anything like that. I'm talking about what are the areas of education? What are the areas that people should be focusing on to prepare themselves for this week?
You should be focusing on one, for certainly risk management, because you're going to get a big increase in volatility when the Fed meeting comes out. And risk management is going to be very important during that, and proper position size is going to be important during that. I would recommend, especially True Trading Group members, I would review, like we just did a Trader Palooza segment where I gave a whole workshop, about an hour-long workshop on how to trade a volatile environment. I would, go through that. There's a lot of risk management and proper position size courses and workshops that we've done. I would review all of that, because when volatility picks up and volatility increases, all it means is that the moves that stocks make are bigger and they happen faster. That's what it means. Increased volatility means bigger move, faster move. That's an increase in volatility. You're going to get that. Now, the way for you to slow down that price action as a trader is to take less position size. So if instead of buying 5 contracts, buy 3. Instead of buying 10 contracts, buy 7, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Instead of buying 100 shares, buy 75, because levels are going to be tested in a much more severe way. What I mean by that is, in a low volatile environment, let's say a stock has resistance at $100. In a low volatile environment, the stock will come up to $100, maybe it goes to like $100.11, and then it pulls back down to 98, and that $100 level of resistance held. But it really didn't test you. It got to 111 cents. You're like, okay, you're still at 100. In a volatile market, that level is going to get tested far deeper. So if you say $100 is the resistance, you can have that stock go all the way up to 180 cents, 101, and then put in a tail, reverse, and then go all the way back down to 97. And then you're going to put in a tail up there through 100 and say the $100 level held. But if your stop loss is too tight, you're going to get stopped out on that test of the level before the stock actually makes its true move. And that's just a matter of the volatility and the speed and the momentum that takes place in a more volatile environment. So risk management, proper position size to give yourself that extra wiggle room that's needed is something that I think is going to be very important for the rest of this week. And it's something that I would really kind of refresh up on for members. And then just having a game plan either way and being neutral. Like, don't try to predict what the Fed is going to do and what the Fed is going to say. React to what they do and react to what they say. So what I like to do is when you have like these binary events where it's going to be, could greatly move the markets in either direction, I like to have two very specific game plans where it's like, okay, well, if the Fed does and says this is what I think happens. This is what I'm going to do. Then if the Fed does and says this instead, then I'm going to have a very clear idea of, okay, well, I think the market's going to do this instead, and I'm going to have a plan for that. Having a plan for either scenario is the best thing for a trader to do in a volatile environment, because what you don't want to do is be caught unprepared while the move is happening. Because when volatility is high, remember, what's it mean? Stocks make bigger moves and they move faster. And it's easy for you to get kind of overwhelmed with all of that price action. It's very exciting. Like, things are flying around. Everybody's talking and people are trading. Everything's going crazy. It's easy for you to get overwhelmed and for you to kind of rush a decision and then start to be uncomfortable and not really know, well, where am I going to take profit? Where am I going to stop out? How much position size should I get into? You don't really know the answers to those things. And that's how you get yourself into trouble. So I would say just refresh up on risk management, refresh up on proper position sizing, and then make sure you have a game plan for either scenario. I have it. We'll talk about that a little later.
All right. Sounds good. So, you talked about risk management, and I guess part of risk management is, or I guess this would be part of trader psychology, but is FOMO. A lot of people get excited when you have these type of volatile weeks. You got big companies coming out with earnings, you got volatility incoming. How do you avoid falling victim to the FOMO that will most likely be there this week? How do you avoid falling victim to that?
Market's always open tomorrow is literally the thing I always tell myself, because what happens today in the grand scheme of things, and not just like literally today, just figuratively, like today at any point, whenever today, is really irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, because you're always going to have another opportunity tomorrow. The market's not going anywhere. You can have the greatest day of your life. You can have the worst day of your life, and the market will always be there tomorrow for you for redemption. I don't ever feel like, and it took time for me to develop this discipline. This isn't something you're just going to, get overnight, but I look at the market as my job, and this is important for people to realize, okay? My job as a trader is not to catch every single stock that's making a large move. That's not my job. My job is to identify high probability setups that I can implement my strategy and my style successfully. That's my job. Now, my style and my strategy is not going to be perfect for every single stock. There's not one style. There's hundreds of different styles and strategies. There's going to be some trades that my style is going to be perfect. There's going to be others where my style is going to be the worst. But you've got to be okay and own the pros and cons of your style and look for setups that fit your strategy and your style. Not find every stock that's moving and then try to change your style by a trade by trade basis for what's going to be best for this one trade. That's not what you should be doing. So I like to look at it as it's not your job to catch every stock, so don't feel like you have to. Remember, the stock market's always open tomorrow. And remember this one quote, and I say this to members all the time. If a stock is truly strong, you'll get more than one crack at it. And what I mean by that is, if you miss your entry and the stock makes the move you thought it was going to make, remember, if it's truly strong, it's going to move a lot more than just that one move. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay patient, wait for your entries. Don't kick and scream if you miss your entries, because if it stock's truly strong, you'll get another crack at it. And these little things help me subdue, just suppress any type of a feel of FOMO in my trading. And I've done it with a lot of our members in True Trading Group. It's worked for them as well.
Got it. So do you suggest in True Trading Group that everyone adopt your style of trading?
No.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, 1 second. Do you suggest in True Trading Group that members, even if they don't follow your specific style of trading, that we have other moderators that they should follow exactly their specific style of trading? Or do you encourage members to do something else, like perhaps find their trader identity? And if so, what is that?
The latter, exactly. So I am not the person that's going to tell you it's my way or the highway. You don't have to trade the same way that I trade. There's 9 other professional traders in True Trading Group. They all have a different style. Okay, none of us have a duplicate style, and that's by design, because I think it's very important for traders to get exposure to a lot of different trading styles so that you can figure out what style and strategy is best for you and find your trader identity. Trader identity is literally, what type of trader are you? What style and strategy works best for you? The biggest factors that will go into what your identity is going to be your personality traits and your work schedule. Like, how much time could you actually be in front of a computer, if any at all? And what are your personality traits? Those are the 2 biggest factors into determining what your trader identity is. So what the mistake that a lot of inexperienced traders make is they'll go on YouTube, they try to find someone that's showing their P&L, and they say, wow, this person made $20,000 in one day. I'm going to follow that person, because if they made $20,000, I'll just do exactly what they do. And that's not the right move, because just because somebody else is able to, let's say you find someone that made $20,000 in a day, that person could be a micro scalper. A micro scalper is someone that gets in and out of trades within seconds or minutes, the absolute longest. Now, if you are a firefighter, if you are teaching kids in a classroom, if you're an auto mechanic and you're underneath the hood of a car, or if you're an IT professional and you're on a road call or whatever it is, if you're a construction worker and you're operating a piece of heavy machinery, you can't buy a stock and then sell a stock 90 seconds later, or buy a stock and sell a stock 2 minutes later. Now, the micro scalper can, because they're sitting in front of the computer just doing this all day long. That's not going to work for you. That person could make $1 million in one day. It doesn't matter, because you're not going to be able to replicate what they're doing. What works for you, and that's why an actual real education is important.
How do people figure? Hold on 1 second. How do people figure out what works for them and what doesn't?
So this is something that we go through a lot in True Trading Group. One of the main things that we work on with people is figuring out what strategy is going to be best for you. What I suggest that people do is when you first join True Trading Group, the first thing that I tell people, if you're new, if you're already an experienced trader, you have your identity and everything, that's totally different. But if you're new and you're really not sure what's best for you, I suggest that people, as soon as you join, go through the material, the educational material, because the material that you're going to learn is a core professional fundamental base, where it doesn't matter what your style is, the teachings and the knowledge will roll through and over into a lot of different styles. You're not going to learn a gimmick. Like, a lot of people online will teach you like some kind of gimmick that only works for one specific thing that they do. And if you're not going to do the exact same style that they're trading, it's not going to work for you in other areas. You're going to learn a general understanding and a basic and then a more advanced understanding of real trading and how to identify high probability setups. So that's first and foremost right there. All right. Then I suggest that people spend some time in chat, listening to all the different moderators and getting a feel for all of our different styles. Because like I said,
but I'll let you finish. I just have a question for you. Let's pretend for a second that, you know what I'd like to do real quick, because I have a follow-up question to this, but I want to see how many people are actually here that are new, just to make sure I'm not, just talking to, or just to make sure we're not just talking to True Trading Group members, but that we're also talking to some new people that, hopefully we're answering their questions. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, or you are, if you're not a member to True Trading Group, go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, just go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. I just want to see who is not a member of True Trading Group, just so I understand who we're talking to. All right, we got Janie Bowling, Jonathan Wilson, Mr. Wandrew14, Joe F, Zico, Barbara Schrimmer, Jeffrey Mead, Vape King, Jaybird 102, Andy Q Cat, Mike Da, SA, Doug Whedon, welcome back. We have Mark McDonald from Facebook, welcome. We have Del Barrio, welcome. Again, you're not a member, just type TTG in chat right now. Just give us an idea. We have Carlito78. We have Israel Gomez. We have Mr. Top D1, Marco Markarian. Nice. I like that name. So, anyone else? Anyone else new? Anyone else new? Not a member of True Trading Group? Anyone else new? No? All right. We can move on from here. So the reason that I wanted to ask, that question right now is what I wanted to talk about here is that there's two types of people, right? Or two primary types of people that come into True Trading Group. Okay. Mm-hmm. One of those types of person is going to be somebody that has the time to come in here, sit and chat for whatever it is, put in a ton of time into learning and into education and everything else. And that's their shtick, right? But then you have another type of person that's going to come in here that maybe they have a bunch of kids and work a 50-hour work week, right? Maybe they have, maybe they're a caretaker for a relative. Maybe they're, whatever the thing is, they are extremely swamped and busy. And those processes between those two types of people coming into True Trading Group are going to be completely different, right? They're going to be completely different. The person that comes in with a little bit more time versus the person that comes in with absolutely zero time. So I have a couple questions. I don't want to get too far in depth in it, but I do want your answers on it, okay? Mm-hmm. If I'm one of those people that's like, 50, 60-hour work week, I barely have enough time to take a shower, but I know that this is important, and I know enough to know. Look, at this point, if you're on this live stream and you're not a member, and there was quite a bit of you that weren't, you know enough to know at this point that what everyone is saying. Everyone is saying that right now, when the markets are volatile like this, there's a lot of opportunity. There's great opportunity to buy big companies at a discounted price. You have some idea that getting involved in the stock market is a good decision for you in your financial future. Or you've been burned and you're like, I know this is a good decision, but I keep getting screwed over and I don't have a lot of money or time. All right. So my question to you, Mike, is what can that person do? The person that has 50, 60 hours a week of work, barely has enough time to take a shower. They know this is important to them. They know this is important to them. They know that this is something that they want to do. Give me some, and I know we have a mobile app so you can stay connected. I get that. Okay, we have this mobile app so that you can stay connected. If you can listen to music at work, you can hear our feedback and our analysis all day. That's one of the things. But Mike, I need you to give me some real world strategies. Like, how much of the heavy lifting do we do if they wanted to follow along? How much analysis are we giving? How long do they have to actually, when can they go into, when can they take the courses? Is it only a specific time versus any time they want? So on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, members could, go through the education material at their own pace, on their own schedule. It's available 24/7, 365. So between all the courses, all the workshops and everything, I mean, they can do that whenever they have time, whether it's late at night or if it's on a weekend or if it's early in the morning, whatever it is, they can do that at their own pace and on their own time. So there's no pressure of, oh, you have to make this work within a certain period of time or anything like that. It really goes at their own pace and at their own schedule. And we do a lot of that heavy lifting for them. That's like one of the main benefits, I think, or one of the benefits of True Trading Group is to be able to actually know what professional traders are going to do before they actually do it, because we literally go through every day the stocks that we're looking at, what we think, where I'm going to buy it, where I'm going to sell it. You'll know exactly what stocks that we're focusing on. The chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. in the morning and stays open through the entire day, and the moderators are with you for the whole day. So we're going to be giving you real-time commentary and analysis, as well as telling you what we're buying and what we're selling before it even happens. And then when the orders actually execute, that's what you're talking about the mobile app. You get actually the notifications to let you know that whenever one of our moderators has entered or exited a trade, because you'll get the actual notification when their orders fill. But prior to that, we'll be on the microphone telling you what we're going to do. So a lot of that heavy lifting is done by us, and so you know where to focus your time and attention, and not feel like you are just completely overwhelmed and you're always missing out on everything because you're never truly feel prepared. We will help you get prepared because we're going to do all that legwork for you beforehand.
Yeah. All right. No, and that makes sense. That makes sense. No, I don't want to delete Raymond Reddington's comment. He said, "God, y'all are going on the hard sell lately. Jesus." Well, first of all, let me address this real quick. Everyone that went ahead and no, you can hide them. I don't care what Joe. Just doesn't matter. Here's what I want to go ahead and say to this. What I want to say to this is, how many of you in here that type TTG? How many of you in here that type TTG that are new have been a part of another group where they essentially signed you up for a certain amount of money and then basically upsold you every chance that they got until you were left holding the bag? You really didn't get much value out of any of it except they got your money. Can you guys type the number 1 for that? If maybe you can relate to what I just said. Again, type the number 1 if you have been a part of another group where maybe you were promised the world, you were promised a lot of things, or you had high hopes about, you gave a lot of money to that group and got back very little in return. Just go ahead and type the number 1 if that's you. All right. So, yeah, there. See? Good amount of people. Good amount of new people. Doug,
look at Memphis Street Doc's comment.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Thank God they sell on this YouTube channel, or else I would never have made my $1,000 account up to $20,000.
Yeah, awesome. Absolutely. So what I want you guys to understand is this. Yes. Okay. Yes. We go ahead and we sell on these live streams. We absolutely do. We actually jokingly refer to these live streams as edumercials instead of infomercials, because we give out a lot of free education. Okay. And at the same time we sell. Why do we do that? Okay, why do we do that? We do that because this is how we sell our annual membership. This is how we sell it. We sell it this way. We come on YouTube. We give you guys a bunch of free information. We tell you about the membership. You guys sign up. All is well. Let me tell you what we're not going to do, okay? What we're not going to do, and the reason that I'm able to talk on this is because True Trading Group is a business. And you want it to be a business because you do not want me to treat you as a charity. And I don't want to feel, I don't want to treat you as you don't want me to treat you as a charity, and you want to be able to hold me accountable for the services that you get. That's how businesses work. That's how services work. And you should be, for everyone that, I hate sales, I hate this, I hate whatever, you should be grateful that there's a group out there that has enough respect for you as a human to not flash Lambos, planes, watches, money, and make empty promises at you. Okay? So yes, we sell on these on these live streams because we don't want to go on social media and give out a perception that we are something that we're not. So we sell on here. And as you can see by the participation of our members, it's obviously a service well sold and well worth it. You're not going to see us come on here and flash out our toys or anything like that. You're going to see us come on here. You're going to hear real people's experience. You're going to see real people succeeding, and you're going to see exactly how they're doing it so that you can do it too.
Yep.
There are no empty promises here. This is where real life changes for the better happen. All right? If you have an interest in the stock market, you have an interest in doing better and being better, this is where it starts. So if you don't like the sales portion of it, that's fine. Go somewhere else where they sell you 50 courses, all for an additional fee. Meanwhile, nobody answers the phone, nobody gets back to you, and you get thrown around the customer service.
Nobody answers your direct questions.
Right. We have over 10,000 members from all over the world in True Trading Group. And guess what? Mike and I remain accessible to anyone.
Yeah.
And not just us, all the mods. When was the last time you were a part of something that actually gave a crap about whether you succeed or fail? And I get it. It's the internet. It's a shitty place.
Haven't seen a comment from that person unless Joe hit him.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys understand that what we're doing here is building a business to disrupt an industry. If you don't like, I mean, how many of you like the industry of financial education? You guys think, type the number 1 in chat. If you feel like the industry of financial education and stock market education is a great business that's totally fair, that absolutely takes care of everybody, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat.
What?
No, they're just, I don't know. Now people are going to think we're bots for sure. Not our business.
No, not our business. No.
I'm saying, yeah, exactly.
Question.
Right. Rooster says, no, it's poop. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it is. This is not a good business. Okay? There's a lot of people that have been screwed over in this business. And if you want, this is literally why we created True Trading Group. Yeah, finding a good financial trading service is like finding a good and honest mechanic.
We have a lot of mechanics that are members. You're going to get some heat right now from mechanics.
But it's true.
Yeah.
This is why we created this business. This is why you want us to sell to you. Because with almost 1,800 reviews, 5-star rated on Trustpilot, we've been around since 2016. We have literally changed the lives of thousands and thousands of people. And not because Mike and I are some do-gooders that want to help everybody. It's because it's a business. We have made this into a business. We do well, they do well. We have based our entire business around your success. So I know I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but I'm telling you right now, there is a reason that we exist. There is a reason why these people are on here supporting us. You know, and that's why we're here. That's why we have the people that we do. So here's the thing. I got to tell you, look, at the end of the day, if we want this to grow and we're growing it as a business and things are amazing, right? In times of extreme volatility, people sign up because they get wise to know that, hey, this is the place to be. This is where you want to sign up. because this is where you're going to have the best chance for success. And that's not me saying that. That's based on fact. That's based on statistics for members and everything else. We live, breathe, eat, and poop this every single day.
Poop. It's a family show. I like it, Adam. I like it.
So what I'll say is this. I just, it's one of those things, that, if you're tired of this, if you're tired of looking for something real, if you're tired of throwing money at things, looking for the problem to get fixed or whatever, congratulations. You've just landed on the right channel.
Yeah.
Take advantage of this edumercial. Take advantage of this edumercial.
Hell yeah, Brewster. Changing my life one trade at a time. Hell yeah.
So, it's 3:30. Mike, anything major going on?
No. The markets just had, when everybody was talking about the, when bonds started to get hit there, we saw the move to the downside. Now bonds, a little bit of relief, and then equities, a little bit of relief. We're still right. We're literally at the exact same price that we opened today.
All right. So basically Chop City. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. So if you're just joining us on this live stream, okay, here's what it is. I said the word poop because I'm trying to keep it family appropriate. So right now, you're going to have some big earnings that come out tomorrow. Okay. You'll get some volatility tomorrow, but the fireworks start on Wednesday. The two most important things to focus on right now are going to be your risk management and your game plan for this week. The importance of being reactive instead of predictive. Reactive instead of predictive. Now, being reactive does not mean waiting till the last minute and not being proactive. Proactive means that you're going to work on your game plan. You're going to understand what these what these catalysts mean. You're going to have an if this then that game plan for if the Fed does this versus that, so on and so forth. You are going to get yourself ready because honestly, if you do that and you formulate your game plan, which we will help you with and our members will help you with inside of chat, if you work on your risk management and your trader psychology this week, this is where things start to get fun and exciting.
October was one of the most fun months I've ever had in my life. Like, honestly. Oh, dude, there were 3 triple-digit gains within a span of 5 trading days.
Yeah.
And while you were just talking, I just wanted to let some people know I took some profit off on my MSOS trade at 11.12. So alert is going to be coming for members inside of TTG. I don't plan on holding it overnight. It's 3:30, so I'm just got some off the table.
All right.
So I don't intend on holding that position. There was some news that came out that there was a statement from Chuck Schumer saying that they're close to banking law and they're close to the expungement law or bill, and that they're working with Republicans. They think they can get something done soon. That was a comment from Chuck Schumer that sent the REIT stocks moving to the upside. We were long MSOS. I just took a little profit off the table. I don't plan on holding it overnight because these pops in the marijuana stocks tend to fade when you get these little news releases. So with now only 25 minutes to go, I just took a little piece of profit. I'm still in some of the position. And I'll be out of it probably underneath 1090 or so for anyone that's still following along with that trade. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, you're fine. Look, that's important stuff too. All right. So here's what I want to go over real quick. For those that are not members of True Trading Group, I'm going to do you guys a giant favor. All right, I'm going to do you a huge favor, and I'm going to tell you about a True Trading Group membership. And you're going to want to listen because there's over 1,000 people on this stream that can vouch for the fact that you're going to want to listen. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. Right now, the cost of our membership normally is $2,212. That's for the entire year. You pay that up front. We do not have a monthly membership because a month is not enough time. We had a monthly membership when we first started in 2016, but everything was kind of a la carte. It wasn't the same business model. And what we noticed is that there was a low retention rate. There was a low success rate. There was a low, everything. So when we changed it to one price for the entire year, well, now all of a sudden our refund rate is 2.6% since inception of the company. Our retention rate, how many people are renewing their membership, right? 78%. Okay. That tells you all you need to know. The vast majority of people inside a True Trading Group are making money, and more importantly, they're becoming better traders. And we asked this at the beginning, but I'll ask it again right now because it was a little while ago. I want people to see it. TTG members, are you making money? Are you becoming better traders? Go ahead and type the $ in chat right now. Let them know. Let them know. You owe us nothing. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But is it true or not? Because Mike and I can sit up here all day and tell you that there's tons of people making money and there's tons of people that are becoming better traders. And it doesn't mean anything coming from us because how do you know we're not full of crap? Because like I said, we're a business. We want you to sign up. Right? But you could see everyone typing the $ in chat. These are real people making money and becoming better traders. And they're not, there is no secret that we're giving them. It's all being part of the right community, having access to the right tools, being treated with respect, and not as just a number when somebody, when you sign up, we get your money, and now you're just some sign up. We genuinely give a crap. Ken Watts, my first day following you guys. I made money on CVX puts. Thanks. Absolutely. Welcome to the family, man.
Yeah. Nice job.
So let me tell you, that's why you'll listen to this sales pitch, because you'd be doing yourself a giant disservice if you didn't at least hear it out. And don't get it twisted. We're trying to build a business. All right? We're trying to build a business in an industry that is tough. Okay? So you got to cut through the noise. One of the ways that we cut through the noise is that we provide such excessive value for what it is that you pay for over a year that it is not comparable anywhere else. That is how you disrupt an industry. So let's go over it. A membership is normally $212. $2,212. Tonight until midnight. Okay, tonight until midnight, Eastern Standard Time, we are giving a 48% discount. All right, a 48% discount. That brings the price down to $1,147 when you go to ttgoffer.com and you have to manually enter the coupon code and then click apply code. Again, manually enter the coupon code. The price will say $2,212. You have to manually enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will go down to $1,147. Now, for that money, we are, last night and for the past couple nights, we didn't have any laptops. We have laptops tonight. So we don't have a lot. We have 12 laptops total for tonight. So that means that anyone that signs up between now and midnight tonight will be getting a brand new Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. Okay? This is a limited time only. Your laptop is guaranteed with your purchase. And we also cover the shipping anywhere in the world. If you live on planet Earth, we will get you that free laptop. It's that simple. This is important. You do not need to enter your address at checkout. Right after you sign up, as long as you see a laptop on the checkout page, right after you sign up, you will get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim your free laptop. TTG members, do we actually give out a free laptop, or is this garbage? Is this a bogus offer? Do we give out free laptops? Yes or no? Let them know in the chat if we give out free laptops. Let them know if we give out free laptops, or if it's bogus, or if this is some sort of a scam. Well, I guess not. If you read the chat right now, you will see that everyone's saying yes, facts, 100%. It's
got
crazy.
mine.
Yeah, because it's real. Because it's real.
Yeah, we haven't had them in a while too, guys. So I mean, if you guys were excited for a free laptop, which I mean we got some here today, so you guys are in luck. We haven't had them in a while.
Yep. So now, in addition to a free laptop and a year's worth of membership, you're going to get access to our daily trading chat room. You can watch Mike and the other traders trade live during the day. You're going to get all their alerts. In True Trading Group, we don't just focus on day trading. We do swing trading, scalping. We do day trading. We do futures. We do crypto. We do it all. We do options, beginner options, advanced options, all of it. You are going to get such a wide variety of trade alerts and insight into those trade alerts. It's, that alone would be worth its weight in gold. When you sign up today, you get 2 small private study groups per year. See, every Thursday in True Trading Group, one of our pro moderators holds a small private study group after market hours. There's usually no more than 200 to 300 people in it. Members, the point of these is essentially these small private study groups is to provide members with even more individualized attention to further increase their chance of success. You get 2 of those when you sign up tonight. You're going to get access to Benzinga Pro's live streaming newsfeed. From the TTG chat room, you get direct 24/7 access to Benzinga Pro's live streaming newsfeed and Squawk. This is your way to stay ahead of the market and make informative trading decisions with real-time news. And no, investing.com, CNBC, Yahoo Finance, these are not real-time news feeds. All right, so if you're using that, you are behind the 8 ball. All right, you're going to get access to TradingView Premium membership. TradingView, like the charting software TradingView, their premium membership that costs like $600 a year, you're going to get that immediately for signing up. And you're going to get the real-time data included with it for the whole year. No upsells for tools and courses. Everything, tools and courses, is all inclusive. The laptop, if you were to sell it on eBay, is see someone asking, the laptop, if you were to sell it on eBay, is worth about $350. So you could get the laptop, sell it on eBay, so on and so forth. All right. We pay half of that. We pay way less than that. So for us, it's a value proposition for you. You could flip it on eBay and make some money with it.
Use it to trade with, use it for work.
Give it as a gift. You have the holidays coming up, whatever you want to do with it. All right. We have them. We get them at a 50 to over 50% off, and you can do it. All right. So you're going to get TradingView Pro's charting software. All right. This is second to none. This has real-time streaming data included with it for for equities and ETFs as well as crypto. All right. You're going to get access to the Trade Ideas real-time scanner. This is industry standard, guys. Trade Ideas, this cloud-based artificial intelligence stock market analysis platform, is now streaming real-time live with True Trading Group. How in the world do you hack TradingView for that cheap? It's not hacked. We have a licensing agreement. I literally went out. So one of the ways that, for those wondering, like, how can we do all this? Before True Trading Group started, I spent years going out as the business arm of this and made deals with Quote Media, TradingView, with Benzinga. And I said, I want your product on our platform, and I want it for one price and this is how I want to do it, one price for the whole year. And I went out and I took meetings and I worked it and everything else. And we're one of the few companies that has this type of agreement. We're the only company with all of these type of agreements in place.
Yep.
That is what we are doing. We're trying to disrupt an industry, not be like everyone else. You know, if we wanted to be like everyone else, I'd charge you guys $500, open a Discord, and you know, give you some trade alerts, and hopefully our trade alerts are good enough. You know, but that's not what we did. We wanted to build you guys a platform. We exist to empower. We exist to empower the retail trader. And the way to empower the retail trader is not to spoon feed them trade alerts. Trade alerts are great, but that's not how you empower someone. You empower someone by giving them that information, by giving them affordable access to these things that would cost them thousands of dollars a year. That's how you do it. That's how you empower someone.
Guys, these, let me say one thing about these tools and resources so people really understand. I mean, these are the tools and resources that successful traders use that help them make better decisions, that increases their chances of success. It's not, you can't just open up a Robinhood account, go on Reddit, and think that you're going to have the same level of success as professionals. So these are tools and resources that would cost you about $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you went and purchased them on your own. They're included when you guys join the TTG platform.
So in addition to one second here. So in addition to the Trade Ideas scanner, we are going to give you access to a simulator as well. Now, this simulator is from a company called ETNA. They are the same simulator that is used inside of major universities throughout the United States. University of Wisconsin, Berkeley, and then several more as well. We have it on the site, but these are all, this particular simulator is from a company called ETNA that is used in major universities throughout the United States. You guys get access to it for free with real-time data included, including level 1 and full book level 2 from Quote Media. That is major. We also have our own proprietary scanner, which is based off FinViz Elite. You're going to get access to that. We have a social sentiment screener that you guys are going to have access to. We have stock profiles and analyst ratings, so you guys can get analyst ratings in real time of any company that you want. All right, then you're going to get access to the curriculum. We have an 18-course curriculum that is absolutely second to none. Joe, go ahead and post the link to the syllabus for 2022. The cool thing about our curriculum is that it grows every year, sometimes multiple times throughout the year. And guess what? For new courses, you are not charged $1 because there is no upsell for courses and tools. It doesn't exist. You pay one price, you get access to all courses and tools, all new courses and tools as well. So Joe's posting the syllabus in chat. You get access to our premium blog with many different articles, our forum. You're also going to get access to a video library with now over 300, I mean, God, it's way more than that now. I got to update this page, but close to 450 hours of information.
Wow, it's that many. Wow.
And as I said, any new courses and any new tools. And one of the biggest benefits here, somebody just said it too, one of the biggest benefits of TTG is the information on trades not to take. It takes a village. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. You pay $1,147 for the entire year up front. And the best part of this whole deal is that Mike and I, we put our money where our mouth is. We offer you guys a double your money back guarantee. Anybody in here, if I were to tell you right now, go put up 1147, and in 12 months, I'm going to guarantee you 100% on your money. How many of you would take that deal? Type the number 1. Would you take the deal if I said, hey, put up 1147, and in 12 months, I'm going to give you back $22.94? Type the number 1 if you would take that deal.
I'll take that deal.
That's 100% on. That's a guaranteed 100% on your money in 1 year. Our double your money back guarantee. That's exactly what it offers. Here's how it works. You complete all of our courses and pass all of our exams. You don't have to do it in 30 days. There's no time restriction. You just do it within your first year. Okay? You attend one private study group. You get 2 of them. Attend one of them. They're both free. So anyone that you attend is fine. In 1 year, if you do not make the cost of your subscription back at least one time, we will give you back a full refund plus an additional $11.47 for a total of $2,294. We have never denied anybody that has asked for a refund that is qualified for it, ever. And we have a 2.6% refund rate since the company has started. I don't know how somebody doesn't make back their $11.47 in 1 year, but I'm sure it happens. No worries. If that happens, you're going to make $11.47. You're going to get back yours and make $11.47. You'll walk net profitable, or positive from the deal. Now, how do we know that you didn't make your money back? We are going to ask you for your for 12 months worth of your trading records, which you can easily export from your brokerage account. But that's how it's done. There's no tricks. There's no gimmicks with it. That's how it's done. It's a hell of a deal. And it's a deal that nobody else is going to offer you anywhere else.
Adam, I just want to interrupt 1 second, bro. I just want to let people know I'm just taking a piece of profit off on the Chevron trade, the Chevron short. A piece of profit's coming off right here, folks, before the close. I'm going to hold a piece of this position overnight. President Biden is giving a speech at 4:30. The rumor is that he's going to be talking about trying to put a windfall tax against energy companies. And if he does, we could see maybe a little bit of a pullback on these stocks. So I'm taking more profit off the table to reduce risk on the overnight hold, but I am going to hold a piece of this position overnight. I just got filled right there, guys. I literally just got filled. So a piece of profit is off the table, and I'm going to hold on to a piece overnight. Sorry, Adam, go ahead.
Oh, that's it. So that's the deal. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, get everything that we have to offer day one, and let's build something. Let's make the change that you want to be. That's it. That's True Trading Group. Now, if you are on the checkout page and you have any questions, send a text message to 786-505-4049. That is 786-505-4049. All right. Joe, can you put that on the screen, please? And then also, I'm curious about something here real quick. Let me see something. All right. How many people that are on this live stream right now either used to be a member of True Trading Group or are a current trial member of True Trading Group? Type the number 1 if you are a current trial, or past member of True Trading Group. Type the number 1. Current trial, or past member. Type the number 1. Doug Whedon. Anyone else? Diana Zamora. That's right. GWSCNC.
And I'm flat MSOS, guys. Flat MSOS.
Who else? That's it? 3 people? Cool. Doug Whedon, Deanna Zamora, and GWSCNC. If you want to take advantage of this deal, I will give it to you as well. all you have to do is send a text message to 786-505-4049. That goes for any past trial, current trial, or past member that wants to come back home. Now is the time to come home. Now is the time to dig in. Send a text message to 786-505-4049 and let's get going. This week is no joke. Every day that you are not in True Trading Group is potential opportunity that's being missed. So that's it. You guys have till midnight tonight. ttgoffer.com. You do not need to enter your address for the laptop. If you see the laptop in the checkout, you're getting it. Use coupon code TTG121 to bring the price down from $22.12 down to $11.47. At midnight tonight, the price is going up to 11. I don't know. Let's see. At probably around 11.75. And then for Black Friday, the price will be $1,200. Okay? This will not be cheaper on Black Friday. And we offer a price match guarantee. So if it is cheaper on Black Friday, which it won't be, we will give you cash back the difference. But I'm telling you it won't. Black Friday will be right around $1,200. So there you go. All right, Mike, bring it home.
All right, folks. All right, so we've got a couple of minutes here before the bell. Let me just make some adjusting all of my positionings here. So like I said before, so I got out of the MSOS trade. It was just a little green trade for us. And then, like I said, I am reducing risk on the Chevron trade. And really, this is going to be, like I said, Biden is supposed to give a speech at 4:30 about energy companies. And we're basically just going to look to see if there's any, depending on what he says, if he implements a windfall tax or if he tries to, depending on, he will need Congress to do
What
that.
is a windfall tax?
He's trying to, because these companies are recording record profits and record earnings because the price of oil has gone so high and it stayed there. So as the price of oil goes up, these companies make more money. And what he's saying is these companies are making too much money, and he wants to
What companies specifically? Like oil companies, you're saying?
It's energy companies. I'm not sure how broad he's going to get with it. Then again, this is a rumor. CNBC said that they couldn't verify that this was true. That's why Chevron bounced a little bit midday when CNBC reported that they can't verify it. But he's going to be giving a speech at 4:30 about energy companies, and there's been talks about this previously. So I think he's going to say something about it. You also had Europe was doing some stuff like that as well, to basically just hit these companies with like a penalty for making too much money, and give them a one-time penalty tax where you're just going to tax the money that they've made higher than whatever their income tax would be as an entity or as a company. So
got it. Real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to Juan. Juan is a trial member. He signed up yesterday from the Stockmaster app. If you're here from the Stockmaster app, big welcome to you guys. We love the community over there at the Stockmaster app. And Juan joined from that app yesterday as a trial member. Trial is 7 days, and after 1 day, apparently seen enough to sign up right now. So Juan, a big welcome to you, brother. Enjoy the free laptop, and you just made a really smart decision. So you just made a really, really smart decision. So welcome to the family. We have 11 laptops left. They're good till midnight tonight. They're not going to last. They never last. I wish that they did, because it would make sales a lot easier if we had a forever flowing supply of laptops, but unfortunately we don't.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier to just say you always get a laptop.
Right. So yeah, but anyways, welcome Juan. 11 left. As long as you see it in your checkout, you're gonna get it. And you're good to go.
Awesome, Juan. Welcome to the family, man. All right, guys. There's the bell. We are now closed. So we'll see. Like I said, I am carrying some of this short on Chevron. I am carrying it overnight to see what Biden says during his press conference, and if that has any type of a negative impact on the stock price of the oil companies. Chevron has been unable to break through this resistance level that is the high from June. And this is an all-time high for Chevron. Okay, so Chevron right now has a little bit of a double top in place right now at this all-time high. ExxonMobil has already broken through its all-time high. And my thoughts is that, well, all right, if there's going to be something negative here, if these companies are going to get hit with some kind of tax or some kind of penalty, how much are we talking? Is it sizable? Is it enough to really to maybe make the stocks move to the downside? We'll see. I took some profit off the table on the position. It's not a monster win for the time being, but green is green right now. And like I said, I'm just, looking to stick and move until we wait for the big catalyst this week, which is going to be the rest of earnings and which is going to be the Fed meeting. So, just kind of surviving the day here, finding opportunities, and taking profits where I get them. And this is what I'm going to look for on Chevron to see if Biden's speech is in 29 minutes. If he says something that can negatively impact these stocks, then we'll be in good shape for tomorrow. But it is going to be a headline-driven risk trade because I don't necessarily know what he is going to say. But my thoughts is the technicals also support it. You got a double top high here at all-time highs acting as resistance. A failed break through the all-time high earlier today, and maybe we get a move tomorrow down to like 177, 178, and that would give us with a pretty nice trade. If I do get that move tomorrow, I do want to take profits off in front of 177 and 178. That is a level of support. This is just for anyone that is following along with the trade. But then if I do get down there tomorrow, my intention would be to hold on to a piece of the position and swing it further, as I think you would get at least maybe a 2 to 3 day pullback off of that resistance if there really is a negative catalyst with some type of a penalty on the companies or some type of a tax. But we'll have to see. I'll determine that after I hit listen to see what Biden is going to say about it. All right. So there we have that, folks. All right. Anybody have any questions about anything in the markets today, or anybody unsure about something in particular before we do move things forward? Adam and Mike, y'all are off the hook. I've made back my membership, $1,000 on some swings. I closed today. Biggest winning trade yet. Yes. Great job, man. Great job. I guess if that's your biggest trade yet, then I guess that's your first $1,000 trade. Congratulations, man. First of many. First of many. Congratulations. How to track 10-year yields? You can look at TNX, or you can, depending on what charting software you have, you can also look up US10Y. Is just depends on the charting software that you're using, or you can just look at TNX. If you guys have any questions about anything market related, now's the time to ask. And then I'll tell you guys exactly what my plans are here for the SPY. Kendall, welcome to the family. We got to welcome Kendall. Kendall, welcome. Guys, that means now we are down to just 10 of the laptops. We did have some here this evening, so you guys are in luck, but there's only 10 of them. I don't think they're going to last till midnight. They usually fly once we do get these laptops. Everybody loves free stuff. So you guys will get a free laptop. You can use it to trade with. You can sell it on eBay, give it to your kid for school, use it for work, whatever you want to do with it. It's yours free. We'll get it to you anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you live. We cover the shipping costs. We have members from all over the world on every continent except Antarctica. All right. So welcome to the family, Kendall. Guys, one more time for me. I didn't see what when Adam was asking before because I was monitoring my positions. But if you're not a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor and just type TTG inside of the chat. I just want to get a better feel for who we have with us today that's not a member of True Trading Group. Just type the letters TTG inside of chat, please. If you guys are not members, I want to see who we have that are with us that are still not members of the family.
Right, we got Carolyn Richardson, Joe F, Diana Zamora, Hammer 19, Jaybird 102, Silver Eagle, Doug Whedon, damn man, look at K-Fur. K-Fur is Kendall, Lawrence Nithola, bro. Thank you. Day left on, it's not a free trial, it's a $3 trial, but yeah, it's like a free trial.
Yeah, it's basically free.
It's basically free. Thank you. Day left on free trial and trading conservative made 70% of my membership.
That's awesome.
Yep. And this person, I let a handful of trials, if they wanted to pay for it, attend Trader Palooza, and this person did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Paid for it and attended Trader Palooza, was a real good sport about it, came in and is already 70% of the way to his membership.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, Kendall.
Yeah, unreal. So big welcome to Kendall. Okay, real quick. Everyone that was typing TTG in chat, here's what I want you to understand as well. We have a trial membership. If you're on here right now and you're still on here, okay, and you find the things that we're saying interesting, perhaps, you owe it to yourself to go to TTG3.com. That's TTG3.com. You're going to enter your name and your email and click, yes, I want this. Now, here's a very important thing to cover with you about this trial membership. Most trial memberships, what happens? You sign up and you get access for 7 days, and then if you don't cancel, you get charged again. Okay? That is not what we do. You sign up for $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no auto upgrade. If you do not manually upgrade your account, literally manually upgrade your account, retype in your payment info, you will never be charged again. Your trial will just simply expire. That's it. You get access for 7 days. That's 7 full trading days. So if you signed up right now, you would get access till next Tuesday. Okay, so you're not missing anything. This is the week to do it. It's $3. We charge $3 not to make money off of you, but we need to know you're a real person. Okay? For the 7 days, you get access to the trading room with thousands of active stocks and options traders. You get real-time stocks and options alerts via our mobile app. You get access to the Benzinga Pro live streaming newsfeed and Squawk. You get 3 sample courses designed to make you a better trader. And you get access to real-time scanner to the real-time scanner from Trade Ideas streamed live. Again, there's no automatic upgrade or renewal. After your 7-day trial, if you do not manually upgrade to an annual membership, your trial simply expires and you are never charged again. Go to TTG3.com. That's TTG3.com. Enter your name, your email, click yes, I want this, follow the instructions. And that's it. If you're on this live stream and you type TTG, definitely check this out if you are not ready to sign up for an annual membership. Now, fair warning, if you sign up for the trial, you're not going to get the laptop and you're not going to get the price point that we're offering tonight. The price point that we're offering tonight is for people that want to sign up on the stream before midnight. Okay? Your cost will be $1,420 to join, which is still, I think it's like a 35% off, which is still excellent. Guys, How many of you have made more than $1,500 since joining True Trading Group? Type the number 1 if you've made more than $1,500 since joining True Trading Group. Just go ahead. Type the number 1 in chat if you have made more than $1,500 since joining True Trading Group. Watch this. Damn. So suffice it to say that even if you paid the $14.20 through the trial, it's probably still worth it. Look at all the people you have here that are saying now all of these people, they just outed themselves because now I don't need to refund them anything. But these people, you're seeing it firsthand. Do the trial, or better yet, go to ttgoffer.com before midnight tonight. Okay? Before midnight tonight. Go there. ttgoffer.com before midnight tonight. We have 10 laptops left. I understand people are busy. It's Halloween. You're going to be trick-or-treating with the kids. You got parties. You got this, that, whatever. Don't let this run by you. Don't let this run by you. And we're all sales here, but let me tell you, we're all business inside of that chat. We're all business inside of the platform, and we are all about you inside of that platform. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter code TTG121. You do not need to enter your address to get the free laptop. Okay, you will simply just get the welcome email explaining explaining how to claim your laptop as soon as you put it in, as soon as you sign up. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You have till midnight tonight. There's 10 left. I assure you there will not be 10 left by midnight. If there is, we'll re-offer some out tomorrow, or maybe we'll give them away to members. But there is not any left. And tonight the price goes up. And again, we have that double your money back guarantee. You're going to put up 1147 tonight, and I'm going to guarantee you 100% on that 1147 within 1 year. How do I do that? Well, very simple. If you go through all the courses, you pass all the exams, you attend one study group, if you cannot make 1147 at least one time in the next 12 months, I'm going to give you back $2,294. Guys, is the refund real? Do we actually give people their money back, or is that a scam also? I'm just curious. Do we actually give people their money back?
Everyone's going to be like, I wouldn't know.
They wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. A lot of them wouldn't know. But a lot of them have seen us talk about it, though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But look at this trick question. It's almost like a trick question. Because very few people have had to ask. And fun fact, the people that have asked have gone ahead and said, hey, instead of getting that refund, can I have another year? Can I have more time? We're literally saying, yo, we're going to give you 100%. They're like, no, just give me more time. That kind of speaks volumes. No?
Absolutely. It speaks volumes to the value of the platform and the experience that they have. That even if they weren't able to make back their membership fee over the course of a year, they feel like they're in the right place. They feel like they have the right guidance. They have the right tools. They're getting educated the right way. That with just a little bit more time, that they think that this is something that they're going to be able to achieve, accomplish, and reach their goals. Some people, sometimes, listen, life happens. Some people get sick. People have things happen within their personal lives that takes them away from the markets, or takes them away from their job, or takes them away from something that they're trying to focus on. And a lot of times people say, hey, listen, even if I didn't make back my membership fee, just give me another year, because I really believe that I'm about to turn the corner. And that's a powerful thing, for someone to know that, hey, I could either, it's like one of those, it's like one of those game shows, and they're like, oh, do you want to take the money now, or do you want to go for the next question? And people are always like, well, I can sit here and I can double my money, or I can get value that is going to be far greater than just double the $1,100 that's going to cost you to join the platform. And some people would rather have that. And I think that speaks volumes to the quality and the value of the platform that we've created.
I'm going to give a big shout out to Carolyn. Carolyn just signed up for the trial. Welcome, Carolyn. Welcome.
Welcome to the trial, Carolyn. Welcome. Yes, so guys, the trial is going to be ttgthree.com. That's ttg3.com. If you guys want to join our 7-day trial, it's a full 7 trading days. It's not the weekends do not count against your 7 days. You're going to get full 7 trading days. It's just $3. We charge $2 to make sure that you are a real person. And like I said, there's no automatic upgrade. There's no automatic renewal. If you do not manually upgrade your membership to an annual membership, then your trial just expires and never charge anything ever again. So again, that's ttg3spelledout.com.
All right, show them the platform, and let's go out and trick or treat.
Nice. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do here now, if you are not interested in a membership at all, you may sign off the live stream, but not until you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, turn on notifications. I do this 6 days a week, and we're going to be doing it again tomorrow. Not at 2:30, but during 2:30, just so people can go out there and trick or treat with their kids. But we will be back on tomorrow to go over earnings, AMD earnings after the close, and then we got to have the game plan for the Fed meeting, which is going to be Wednesday. So make sure you set your reminders. If you are interested in a membership, hang tight. I'll show you the platform so you can see exactly everything you're going to get access to for the 1147 because it's a one-time payment. There's no upsells for courses. There are no upsells for tools. All the things I'm about to show you on this live stream are included when you pay the 1147. You're going to get access to, of course, our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. We are live on the mic talking to you all day, every day, giving you all of our real-time trade alerts. You'll also be able to use the mobile app, which will let you listen to the audio, see the screen share, receive the real-time push notifications whenever mods enter and exit trades, even if you can't be in front of your computer. And of course, we're open at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. We stay open all the way until after the close. And the moderators are with you for the whole day. We're not just gone after the first hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. You're going to get 2 small private study group sessions with one of our pro traders to speed up your learning curve, ask our mods questions, whatever's on your mind. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. If you went to Benzinga directly, this will cost you over $1,000 a year. It's included when you pay the 1147 to join our platform. The speed in which you get your news matters, folks. This is part of your membership and part of the TTG platform. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600 a year. If you went to TradingView directly, it's included with the 1147 price when you join our platform. The Trade Ideas scanner, that's another few $100 a year. It streams live on our platform for free. You do not have to pay for it. It is included in that 1147 price point. That's going to make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You get the ETNA simulator. That simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money where you practice implementing what you are learning. This would cost you just under $1,000 a year if you went to ETNA directly. It's included when you pay the 1147 to join our platform. You also get our own scanner, which lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. All of this is included. The trading journal that will actually track your trades, break it down to the statistics so you can actually see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter, tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most, so you know you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating, if there's insider buying or insider selling, short data, all of that. Any stock you're interested in, included with your membership when you pay the 1147. Every day we publish a watch list with a game plan. What stocks are the mods and I looking at, and what's the plan? How do we plan on trading them? Where are we buying? Where are we selling? Then, of course, you get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. And then the other 9 professional trading mods have also added to that curriculum. There's beginner courses. There are advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. You've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easy for you to learn. And there are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. You're not going to sign up, then all of a sudden there's another bundle of courses that's professional or VIP, and they cost you another $1,000. Every course is included when you join for that $1147. And then you have a video library that, like I said, over 400 hours now of educational video content inside of that video library. These are workshops and webinars that we conducted live with members covering a variety of different topics. But when you become a member, you can actually attend these workshops live or go back and watch the ones that we've already hosted. It's time you invested in something real, folks. Now, I cannot guarantee that you're going to be successful simply because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group and are unable to make back the $1147 price point at least once during your membership, I will give you back $2,294. That is the deal when you join True Trading Group. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you guys become successful, to help you reach your goals. And that's how confident we are in the platform and the community that we have created to help you do so. I can offer you guys that double your money back guarantee because I don't think you need it, but I know it can help you with your peace of mind to make a decision to invest in yourself and actually give yourself a chance to see if you guys can do this. And I can do that because we've only had to refund 2.6% of our users since 2016. We have a retention rate of 78%. That's how many of our members are renewing their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,780 reviews. So based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, based on our refund rate and based on our retention rate, I can very confidently sit here and say True Trading Group has worked for thousands of traders. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of effort, I'm confident enough to give you a double your money back guarantee because I think that if you put forth some effort, I think it can work for you as well. If you have any questions about this membership at all, you guys can send a text message to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen if you guys have any questions about this membership whatsoever. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight, folks. Be back with me tomorrow. Set your reminders, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. And if you want to join our trial, don't forget that's only $3. Go to ttgthree.com and get your butt in chat. If there's ever been a week to get your butt in chat, folks, it's this one. Because not only do you have earnings, but you've got the Fed meeting. It's going to be one hell of a crazy week. So take advantage of it. Get your butts in chat. Don't trade through this market alone. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great